Thank whoever called the police, because I'm tired of arguing with this clown.
Oh, she talking about she glad the police is here. What were the police gonna do? They was both
He came into town for Fania Dukes. So he has a restraining order for, he's not a resident.
Oh Lord. Knock here and Vivian in full performance mode. Girl, it's giving cry wolf at brunch energy. Vivian, why don't you just go ahead and scream, he's got a gun next. What are we doing right now? He ain't supposed to be here. He got a restraining order. He got a summons. He got a tic-tac in his pocket and it's dangerous. Like, what are you even saying right now? This is Karen cosplay and you are overcommitted to the role. She's serving Karen realness. Full plate, no sides. That's not justice. That's not safety. That's mess. And now she'll want the whole world to clutch their pearls 'cause she done decided to manufacture a crisis out of thin air and bad Wi-Fi. That's not how any of this works. Girl, you're doing a lot and producing nothing. Vivian, that ain't it. This energy is expired. Music, cue. Y'all ready for this mess? Because apparently we got full-blown beef stewing between Miss Your Favorite Survivor, Vivian Allen, that's what she calls herself, with a straight face and somebody named Jadea. And listen, we're assuming the worst already, because if this is what she's giving on camera, imagine what she's doing behind the scenes.
Live in Harvey, you don't. So it don't matter. I bet you Ryan can get in before you. I live around the corner. Now what? Been moved over here. Why you worried about it though? I was able to vote though, was you? Since you helped Dalton so much, I was able to vote. Was you? Okay, because you didn't want to help. You wasn't really part of the fight. You wasn't part of the fight. You was part of the chaos. What you doing right now? Trying to raise $100,000 for what? To steal? Get the fuck out of here. Nah, you stealing donations because you just a thief. Because you a thief. Because you a fucking...
Oh my God. So this y'all's favorite survivor. For real, Vivian out here acting like the queen of chaos, yelling into the void like somebody accused her of stealing beads off Etsy. Sis is spiraling. What I'm selling when I ain't made nothing yet. Girl, what does that even mean? And then out of nowhere, it's at least I'm not begging for $100,000 for Harvey. Baby, what? You can't just throw grenades like that and then act brand. Knew when the flames pop off. Now she claiming she faked radiation because she was bored. Hey doc, hit me with some radiation. I'm tired of Netflix. Like what kind of storyline is that? Then she says her cancer ain't come back. Like -OK ... And, girl, what is happening right now? This ain't even petty beef. This is radioactive. Literally, I'm crying laughing but also deeply concerned. You lied about the money. Then said someone else lied worse. Sis, that's not a flex. Then here come the claws. At least I didn't beg strangers for $100,000 and cry about it on live. Meanwhile, Jedediah in the corner, face locked, energy brewing, trying not to explode. And then Vivian hits him with the ultimate disrespect, talking about his mama, like straight up unprovoked. You know it's real when someone busts out the mama talk. That's when the earrings come off and the flip-flops start flying. That's the line you don't cross. That's giving to grifters yelling grifter at each other while we, the audience, hold the popcorn. Like mama always said, if two people argue about who's the scammer, at least one of them telling the truth. Maybe both. But what it's not is that they both innocent. That ain't what this is. This is Crab in a Barrel meets GoFundMe drama. Meets Instagram Live chaos and I'm here for every second. Jedediah's trying to roast her in public. Vivian yelling through her car window like she about to combust. The window goes up, window goes down, window goes up again. Sis sweating bullets but can't stay quiet. He yells grifter. She fires back fake preacher. And someone in the back yells yo mama. And I'm just over here watching like this is how towns get famous on TikTok.and. Now 5 minutes later. Surprise, Vivian was really just talking about herself the whole time. The transparency is wild. Like girl, if you want to raise money for yourself, just say that. Create a paycheck and keep it pushing. Cause and then pocket it. That's what makes it scammy. That's grifter behavior 101. That's how you get dragged. Boo. Keep it cute or keep it GoFundMe.c. I don't ever lie and say this is for the people when it's really just for my rent. You won't catch me making up causes for clout. It is I'm not trying to trauma bond with folks for cash. But some people want to be known for their illness. Your favorite survivor. That's a branding strategy, not a healing journey. Because Jedediah is actually doing work. Like he's out here making moves, getting stuff done. You can literally see the progress. This ain't no disappearing act. He didn't ghost. He didn't vanish. So what's the issue? Maybe she's mad because she can't raise a dime, and he out here building. I don't get the jealousy unless you're projecting. And baby, that's not a good look. Then we get to the developers. She yelling, I brought developers. While the whole room side-dies her. Like, girl, what? You're not even working with Clark. So how you bringing developers to a place you don't live, don't work in, and not allowed near? You sound like somebody faking a restraining order for attention. Oh wait, didn't you say he had one? Girl, which one of y'all lying? Or are y'all both just loud? Oh, and now we're back to Napoleon Harris. Allegedly, someone was coming to attack him. Okay, Vivian, if that was the energy, why did the man even get let in? Why you twitching in your seat like you're about to levitate? You said you were defending yourself, but you were also calling folks everything but their government name. You called Tiffany a trillion B words. Let's not play innocent now, sweetheart. Then she pulls the GoFundMe card. She ain't scammed nobody. Says her cousin raised $5,000 and it barely covered rent. Then why you acting like you, the Mother Teresa of medical bills? You said you had a tumor that almost killed you. And the question wasn't whether you had surgery. The question is how the fundraiser got framed. Was it for survival or for Sephora? The people want answers. And listen, I've thought about a GoFundMe. I did, long time ago. But I was going to be honest. Like, hey, I want to travel. I've never left the country. Want to help? No mystery illness, no staged tears, just vibes and a passport dream. People crowdfund birthday parties. Rents do. That's when it turns into fraud with a filter. You see the difference? See, starting a GoFundMe ain't the issue. You could easily just say, hey, I want a new couch. Mine got a hole in it, and I'm too cheap to buy another. Boom. Honest, refreshing. But no, you gotta make it a whole soap opera. I lost my pinky in a war nobody remembers. Like, girl, stop the madness. That's the game. It's called goofing 'em for a reason. Price pulled it up, still live. And now she's spinning the block, screaming, they mad 'cause I got a story. What is this? Love and Hip Hop, Dalton edition. Who says that? I have a story, and they don't. Girl, you sound like you prepping for a confessional on reality TV. That's not a story. That's a script. And a bad one. You're yelling into your iPhone like it's an Oscar audition while trying to raise $100K off vibes and victimhood. It's unhinged. Then comes the Harvey building saga. Ain't nobody asked you to build a damn thing in Harvey. You want credit for building imaginary property just so you can feel relevant. Ma'am, take your irrelevant behind and exit stage left. This isn't Shark Tank. You're not pitching a startup. You're just yelling louder and louder until your wig starts sliding and your live stream starts glitching. Girl, log off. Recharge. And of course, when she gets mad enough, here comes the truth dump. That's how it always goes. She goes from, they hating on me, to, I'm gonna expose everything, which usually means exposing herself. And then the audience flips. Now the comments on her live stream are roasting her alive. People unsubscribing, dragging her edges in real time. She's panicking but trying to look unbothered, and failing miserably. Oof! She's screaming, get off my live if you don't like me. Sis, they're not leaving, they're taking screenshots. And you just said this man stole from Alexis Wilson's mom. You sure about that? Because now, you implicating folks while your own GoFundMe got the digital dust on it? That's wild. You accusing everyone of being a scam artist while holding the blueprint in your hands? The math ain't ma thing. Meanwhile, she's still trying to look calm. Like I don't care? Girl, yes you do. That lip twitch says otherwise. You ever seen somebody fake being unbothered, but their eyebrows telling another story? That's Vivian right now. Saying I'm good while internally screaming. Somebody cue the violin. This whole meltdown is sponsored by desperation and dollar signs. And it's only getting messier from here. So let me get this straight, she don't react to the meetings. She reacts to me reacting to the meetings. Like, ma'am, you didn't even order the food. But you out here reviewing my leftovers. What kind of bootleg content chain is that? I sit through 3 hours of Dalton mess, break it down for the internet, and you just react to my reactions. It's like watching a watch party of a watch party. Girl, grab your own storyline. And, just so we clear, I've seen her stream used my full content, and I ain't said a damn thing, 'cause I'm fair. I don't cry foul when it's mutual mess. She'll want to use my stream. Cool. I react to the meeting, not her face. Meanwhile, she watching me break it down, and then hopping on live like she cracked the Da Vinci Code. Sis, you just adding captions to the work I already did. This ain't journalism, it's piggybacking. Then she goes, thank God whoever called the cops. Girl, for what? They supposed to do what? Detangle your lies, heal your imaginary beef. Jedediah came into town, and suddenly she yelling, restraining order. And he's got something in his pocket. Girl, what is this, Dalton, or a Jordan Peele movie? It's giving pure Karen energy. Vivian, at this point, just scream he's got a gun and fall out on the pavement for dramatic effect. And y'all, the shoes. Jedediah's shoes are so big they needed their own zip code. Like damn, bro really pulled up to the showdown in orthopedic slippers. She out here calling him a scammer while he looking like he walked straight out of Looney Tunes court, and he's calm. Meanwhile, she melting down like a toaster strudel in July. Her claims keep unraveling while them shoes stay grounded. She starts talking about her illness, and here's the twist: we all thought she had cancer. Like people in the room, the chat, the live stream, we all thought it, but now she's yelling, I never said that. Oh, so it was just a tumor, not cancer. Okay, I guess tumor awareness is the new rebrand. But if you know most people gonna think tumor equals cancer, and you say nothing to correct it, what's that called again? Oh, right, deception. So now she yelling, Ryan's a resident. Ryan's a resident. And I'm just sitting here wondering when the hell this turned into courtroom theater. 1 second she's yelling about restraining orders, next second she's debating who lives where. I swear, she don't even know why she mad anymore. She just mad that her GoFundMe flopped and Jedediah still got better Wi-Fi than her. Then she's, like I never raised money for cancer, but the vibe, the branding, the survivor handle, it was giving Lifetime movie. It was giving St. Jude's Tears. She wants to pretend like that didn't mislead anyone. Girl, be serious. That whole act was dressed in chemosympathy energy with a matching donation button. But go off, Survivor Barbie.o. And now, no one knows who called the cops. It's not the cops. Not her, not the birds in the parking lot. Somebody called, but nobody claiming it. Classic Dalton mystery. We don't know who called, we don't know why. All we know is the cops showed up to break up a public meltdown, fueled by donation desperation and big-ass shoes. What was even the damn message? Like, what did they hear that got them instantly pointing fingers at Jedediah? You mean to tell me? Some ghost court order popped up, and suddenly, it's he's coming, like he's Voldemort. Baby, I checked that docket, ain't no syrup in that system. You out here yelling about paperwork that don't even exist? Be serious. The man showed up, and now y'all acting like it's DEFCON 1, and now she's chewing that gum loud enough to set off a fire alarm, talking about he's not supposed to be here. Ma'am, he lives down the damn street. What are you even saying? It's giving deranged press conference. You don't get to rewrite the law because it hurts your feelings. This ain't The View, and you ain't Whoopi. Oh, she mad because he's still standing there, still existing, still not giving her the reaction she wants. Then it turns into some bizarre performance. I'm a superstar, she screams, like this is the BET Awards. Sis, you sell bracelets, calm down. He talks about her mama, and suddenly it's a lout war. So what if I faked my brain surgery? You still trying to steal $100,000? Like, ma'am, did you just admit to faking it? And you think that clears the air? Girl, you just threw yourself under the whole bus with backup lights on. Then comes the petty high school flashback. Did you have brothers growing up? Brew? What is this therapy now? She's spiraling so hard, I'm getting motion sickness. You can't ignore this liar, she cries, while refusing to let it go herself. It's the adult version of I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you. But when the truth hits, the hollering starts, and nobody hollers louder than a hit dog. Now they claiming he's coming to do a publicity stunt. Girl, everything you do is a reality show audition. You call yourself a survivor, post up donation links, then get mad when people assume you had cancer. Make it make sense. And just when you think it couldn't get messier, someone screams, you stole from a dead girl. Excuse me, you don't just throw that out like confetti. That's not drama, that's a lawsuit waiting to happen. Meanwhile, she's spiraling out of control like a soap opera villain. "You can't get in the club," she yells. "Girl, what club?" "We and Harvey." The club is 2 folding chairs and a busted speaker. They mad because he showed up and the room didn't bend to their delusion. They mad because he didn't play there. Little scripted drama. And suddenly, everyone's talking about $200 like it's a ransom payment. "You better repent," someone says. "Sir, what in the book of Revelations is going on here?" "I don't pray to your God," she snaps. "Baby, this ain't even about religion. This is about grift." She mad because the scamming got exposed. She mad because people asking questions. And now she's pulling the "they just want to be famous" card. Like she's not live streaming all of this in full glam. And then boom, a new challenger enters the ring. Who this? Oh, now we've got confrontation on camera. This is starting to feel like a crossover episode between Judge Judy and Real Housewives of Dolton. And we are here for it. Oh, who this? She's stepping out the car like she bout to clear. The Avengers but wait. She reaching for that walker first. "Girl, be serious." "I'm sorry, but I'm not, 'cause it's true." She out here talking about stop messing with women, like she's not ready to swing that walker like Thor's hammer. Sis, you pulled up for drama, not justice. Now suddenly, it's a courtroom in the parking lot. Now the man she beefing with apparently only cusses out women. That's the new accusation of the week. He said, "Get out my face." She said, "Touch me and go to jail." They're like, what did we even walk into? She's screaming restraining order. He's screaming fake forehead, and you can't touch me anyway. Honestly, at this point, they both need a timeout. And here come the, "I'm handicapped, I ain't moving my car" speech. She said she got a walker and a parking sticker, so why should she leave? And low-key, she's not wrong. But if you that's scared of him, why are you always around him? Ain't nobody chasing you chasing that camera time. If you really feared him, you wouldn't show up like it's a press tour. Strip club, you punked out in county. They had to lift your big ass off the floor. And I'm like, wait, what? You telling me this went from a meeting to a WWE flashback? Girl said she wants a restraining order, but her mouth signing permission slips for another brawl? A lot, ma'am. You are the syllabus. But baby, here come the fatal blow. We already beat your ass once. Want to go for round 2? What? And she said it proudly like it's on her LinkedIn profile. County Court Brawl Champion 2024. Meanwhile, the man's still trying to talk about raising $100,000 for Harvey, and she dragging him back into trauma from the last time she body slammed him. "You said you were going to smack me first, remember? Girl, are you giving him a tutorial on how to get locked up? 'Cause this ain't a self-defense class. This is how to catch a case 101. She out here baiting fists like it's a damn TikTok challenge, and then turns around like, "Who? Me? I ain't say nothing." The audacity is on clearance, and she bought the whole shelf. Mama's instincts never lie, though. And something about Napoleon Harris still ain't sitting right. Ain't nothing been proven yet, but the way folks defending him like it's a cult and not a village council. Red flag, baby. Red flag with glitter on it. This whole saga got more plot twists than a Netflix limited series. And y'all, we're only halfway through the episode. Something's off, y'all. You ever just feel the drama before it even starts? 'Cause now we've got prosthetic forehead slander flying left and right. Man said she got a fake forehead, and honestly I thought he was being shady. But now I'm hearing receipts, surgical, records, and full-blown forehead replacement theories. Lord, we ain't just fighting in the parking lot. We, in season 3 of Anatomy Gone Wrong. So now that her business is out in the open, folks trying to decide if she's a survivor or a stunt queen. The verdict, both. You can have a tragic medical past and be messy online nits, not mutually exclusive. But don't lie on folks and think it won't bounce back. If you accuse a man of theft, you better show the invoice, 'cause if Jedediah takes her to court, she's the one who'll have to prove it. And baby, that forehead won't protect you in front of a judge. She's still yelling, "He threatened me," like she's auditioning for Law and Order, Facebook unit. But when folks actually listen to the footage, it's like nope. No threats, no gun. Just regular old parking lot beef. Misheard, misquoted, misused. But she don't care. She got the chaos bug. The louder she yells, the more pressure she puts on her own crew to keep it confrontational. Her mouth writes checks, her walker can't cash. And let's talk about that walker girl. Leaves like this is her personal drive-through. But the second he speak, she rolled that window down like she got something to serve. If you really feared this man, While your live stream running like ESPN, you calling him a clown? But you turned this into a circus? And we're all watching with popcorn. Then it gets even better. Suddenly, everyone's a underscore expert. Said Tiffany's a underscore, and she is allegedly a big, short, budget blind underscore with a $2,000 synthetic fishing line wig. And I'm like, damn, y'all broke and delusional. With a bait and tackle kit, I can't, I won't, but I am laughing. So let's get this straight. Homegirl standing outside a government building, arguing with half of Facebook Live, claiming she's speaking nothing but facts, and a whole lot of yelling. She talking about he, a thief, like she's Judge Judy with a mic. But guess what? Saying it's facts over and over doesn't make it true, especially when you, the only one saying it. Sis, if Jedediah ever gets fed up and drags her into court, she gonna have to bring proof, not passion. And the way she talking on that live stream, chilly, that's an exhibit waiting to happen. And notice how when someone else brings the same energy she's been throwing all night, suddenly they're the problem. Act like everyone else need to whisper. She talking about hitting folks with her cane like she's Daredevil, Disability Edition, yelling try me if you want to, while sitting in the front seat like she waiting on Uber drama, and the wild part, she really thinks she the only one with the right to self-defense. Ma'am, everybody got that right. You ain't special just 'cause you broadcast your paranoia. Then there's the whole I never lied about what I had moment, like she's expecting applause. She swears she never claimed cancer, but deleted posts and vague GoFundMes say otherwise. Go read my GoFundMe. Okay, sis, but what about those deleted videos? What did they say? Why'd they disappear? You can't erase evidence and call it truth. And just when we think she might calm down, she fakes struggles with her walker and throws in a sarcastic, I don't even need it. I'm faking, remember? And a whole crowd waiting for someone to throw a chair. Only thing missing is theme music and a folding table. Girl, close your mouth before more lies fly out. Sis ran up like she got a WWE contract and forgot we in front of the police station, not Monday Night Raw. She yelling, I got a prosthetic forehead. I'll underscore you up. Like, huh, what? The hell that forehead got to do with throwing hands? Is it a weapon? Is it sentient? Is it bulletproof? Like, what are we even talking about? This woman out here using her forehead like it's Thor's hammer. And then the hypocrisy starts moonwalking in heels. She's screaming about threats and violence, but in the same breath says she gone call someone to handle that lady. Wait, so you can threaten folks by proxy, but when someone else raises their voice, suddenly it's a crime scene. This ain't justice. This is a one-woman circus, and she, the ringleader and the clown, Jedediah, out there chaosing the meeting. Yes, that was the actual phrase. As if chaos is a verb now. But let's keep it a buck. She mad not because Jed being chaotic, but because he's being watched. His camera on, people tuned in, and the attention ain't on her prosthetic wielding monologue. And now, she got back up arriving, like it's a turf war in front of City Hall. What's wild is how she plays victim and villain on the same live stream. 1 minute it's I'm scared, next minute it's try me and I'll knock your dentures out. And she genuinely don't see the problem, because she's convinced the rules only apply to everyone else. Person, the kind who will throw the first punch, then sue you for flinching. And of course, the moment the drama winds down, she flips it all back to, I love y'all, mama love you. Like, girl, you just threatened to forehead smash a grandma with a cane, and now you the neighborhood auntie. Please, we need to see Jedediah's footage now because, whatever this started as, it turned into a full-blown Bravo reunion episode in the parking lot.